Hello students, good morning all. In today's video, we are going to study our new topic which is functional areas of management. So, first of all, functional areas of management. First of all, you have to understand what is the meaning of functional areas. As we know, there is a number of departments are working in any organization. In our last video, we have seen post-core formula. In post-core formula, which is given by Mr. Gullet, we had studied that in your business organization there is a number of tasks, or there is a number of functions is to be carried out within the time limit. So you have to plan, you have to organize, you have to control all the activities and your employees, you have to make budget for your business. These all are the main functions of business organization. So how any business organization or how any particular functions is to be carried out and what are the main component, rather what are the main element of the functions. For example, in your business organization you are making planning for your activities or to achieve your business goals. In planning, which functions is to be carried out? Planning itself is one of the functions, but for doing planning, which type of functions should be carried out in the planning? For example, in your any activity of the human being, if there is any one activity, for example, to teach or to study, the teaching is itself an activity, but in teaching there is a number of elements or there is a number of activities included in the teaching. So these are the functions of the teaching. So as the same in the functional areas of the management, there is a number of activities in a business which is carried out by the business persons. So in each and every activity, which are the main sub activity of the business, it will be discussed in today's video. So here on the page number 124, you have given 4 functional areas of the management. The first is production management. In production management, which task must be carried out during the time period? Second is marketing management. In your business organization, there is a marketing department is must. In marketing, which task or which functions is to be carried out? The third is personnel management, which is also known as human resource management. So in human resource management, which task is to be carried out? And last, financial management, which is also one of the most powerful and most important functions of the management. So all these functions, which tasks or which functions must be carried out during the time period or during the management of your business organization will be discussed in today's video. So first of all, we have given production management. So here, first of all, we have to understand the meaning of production management. As you all know, the meaning of management. What is management? Management means to manage the activities of the others, or management is an art to getting things done to others. બીજા પાસેથી કામ લેવાની કળા કે સંચાલન. It is called management. But what is the production management? When you manage all the production activity, when you manage all the production activity, it will be included in the production management. When you are talking about production management, no other activities will be included in this. For example, if any personal activity is happened in your business organization, it will not affect or it will not included in the production management. In the production management, related to production is only included here. What is production? Production means from the raw material, whatever the finished goods is prepared, that is called production. Or in other words, we can say whatever the natural resources are, from the natural resources, by making processes with the help of machinery, if you produce something, it is called production. Here you have given that production means to add utility to the product by converting it from its natural state through processing with the help of machinery. Production means with the help of machinery. If you produce something which has utility, it is called production. The other meaning is also given there. Production also means to transfer raw materials into finished goods by creating utility through several processes. It means by making process, if you produce or if you make anything which has some utility, which has some usage, that is called production. For example, from the jungle, there is a number of goods. From the goods, if you produce chairs, if you produce tables, it is called production. From the wheat, if you produce roti or if you produce tortilla, it is called production. તમે કોઈ પણ જંગલમાંથી લાકડું લઈને એમાંથી ચેર બનાવો તો એને જે છે પ્રોડક્શન તરીકે ઓળખી શકાય. તમે ઘઉંમાંથી જો રોટલી બનાવો તેને પણ પ્રોડક્શન તરીકે ઓળખી શકાય. કારણ કે તમે એનું જે કુદરતી સ્વરૂપ છે એ કુદરતી સ્વરૂપમાંથી તમે એમાં કોઈ ઉપયોગિતાનું સર્જન કરેલું છે. If you produce something and you added any utility to your any subject, it is called the production. If you produce chair from the wood, it is called production. If you making roti or chapati from the wheat, it is also called production. For example, here you have given one example. For example, furniture is manufactured from wood procured from jungle. You have procured or you have produced furniture, any form of furniture like bench, chair, tables from the wood, it is called production. So, what are the functions or what are the activities is to be included in the production management? It is given in this point. So, production management functions included following activities. The first is selection of site for your business. The first and foremost, according to me, it is the most important things you have to taken into consideration while you produce or while you started your business. In which site or in which location your business organization is to be situated, it will be considered in this point. For example, if you want to start any business in India, you have a number of choices. You can start it in this, you can start in Gujarat, you can start in Punjab, you can start this business in Maharashtra, Delhi or any other. For example, you choose Gujarat state for your business organization. In Gujarat also you have a number of choices. District, you can start in Ahmedabad, you can start in Jamnagar, you can start in Baroda, you can start in Rajkot. You have a number of choices in Gujarat also. So, whenever you start your business, the first thing is to select site for your business. The next is to conduct production planning. Your planning for your production from starting to end, which type of product must be produced and type of your production system, these all things will be considered in the production line. The next is to conduct production research. If there is a scope, you have to research your production activities. If there is any need or if there is any scope, then production research is also taken into consideration while you are doing management of the production. The fourth is to select the production mix. To select the production mix. Here, what is the meaning of production mix? Each and every element which is included in the production, it will be included in the production mix. So production mix એટલે તમારા બધા જ તો તમારા production management કેવી છે to select the production mix. It is also one of the important tasks. The next is to select machineries and technology. If you want to produce something in a business organization, which type of machinery should be purchased, which technology should be used, this is also considered in the production management. Next is to conduct the plant layout properly. Here you have to understand what is the meaning of site and what is the meaning of layout. In first one you have given to select site. In the next on sixth one you have given what is the importance of layout. First of all you have to take that into consideration. Site means your location. કઈ જગ્યાએ તમારું બિઝનેસ આવેલું છે, that is called site. And layout means whatever your location is in everything in which place, which machinery, which employees should be placed, that is called layout. Site એટલે કે તમારું લોકેશન and layout એટલે તમારા બિઝનેસ ની અંદર કઈ વસ્તુ, કઈ કર્મચારી અથવા કોઈ પણ વસ્તુ છે કઈ જગ્યાએ છે તે કહેવાશે layout. Site is a wide concept, but layout is a limited concept related to the site. The next is to get the estimate about how much the raw material and equipment will be required for production. As we all know, in each and every sources of the production has cash. There is no production equipment or production things which is unlimited. So while you are managing the production, at that time you also taken into consideration which type of raw material and equipment is to be used. For example, in your business organization, to produce same thing, you have different types of machinery available in the market. તમારે કોઈ પણ વસ્તુનું પ્રોડક્શન કરવું તેમાં બે કરતા વધારે મશીનરી અવેલેબલ હશે. At that time, which machinery, which technology should be adopted, which technology should be used by you, it will also consider, it will also taken into consideration in your business. The next is to maintain the standards of quality and control. It is also one of the important things. If you produce anything and in your product, if there is no quality as per the price offered by you, at that time you will not get fruitful result of your business organization. So your quality should be maintained as per your price. It is also task or it is also the function of the production management. The ninth point is to check whether the whole production process is going on as per the plan or not. As we already seen, first of all you have to select the site, and after selecting the site you have to plan your production. So once you plan your activity or once you plan your production system, and if there is any task which is not undertaken as per your plan, at that time you need to control over it. It means if you are doing an activity and that activity will not going on as per your plan, at that time you have to check whether the activity is going on as per your plan or not. It will also selected in the production management. The 10th point is to maintain the level of productivity. You have to maintain the level of the productivity in your business organization. 11, to control production cost. It is one of the most powerful and important things in production management. If you are not successful in maintaining your cost, at that time you will not get enough profit from your business activity. And once if you are failed to get profit from your business activities, it will create very harmful effect on your business organization. So your cost should be taken into consideration while you are doing management of the production. The next production function is marketing management. Marketing management is one of the most essential parts of the management. According to Philip Kotler is one of the experts in marketing management. He says that marketing management means analyzing, planning, and implementing and control of such programs so as to facilitate and satisfy human needs through satisfactory and fruitful exchange processes. In marketing management, as we discussed further, in production management, all the activities related to production is to be included. Same, in marketing management, all the activities related to marketing only will be discussed, will be covered in the marketing management. So, Philip Kotler says that marketing management means analyzing. First of all, you have to analyze. What is to be analyzed? The market. What is the situation in the market? What is the fashion and trends in the market? Which market is more profitable for you? Which market is more risky for you? These all things will be discussed first in your marketing management. The second thing is planning. Once you analyze the market, for example, if you decided to produce anything and after deciding the production or after deciding the product, you decide your market. At that time, you can decide market by many ways. For example, you decide your market as per the customers' income, as per the locality, as per the choices of your customers or preference of your customers. તમે માર્કેટ જે છે કોઈ પણ રીતે પસંદ કરી શકો કે તમારા કસ્ટમરના પ્રકાર કેવા છે, કઈ જગ્યાએ આધારિત છે, આવી રીતે જે છે તમે પસંદ કરી શકો. So this type you can choose your market. Professor Rustam Dawar states marketing management is process to identify the potential customers need. Professor Dawar says that what is the marketing management? Marketing management means first of all you have to identify the potential customers need, then satisfy them by converting them into goods and services, making them available to the end user. This thing is also related to analyzing and planning. First of all you have to see whatever the needs of your customers. Second, you have to choose your market. So second one is nearly similar in both in Philip Kotler and in Professor Dawar. The next thing is given in Philip Kotler. He says that marketing management means analyzing, planning. We have understood the planning means which market should be choose by you. It will be included in the planning and the implementing. Once you selected your market, you understand the risk factor, you see the customers, you see whatever the purchasing power of your customers, you see all the points related to marketing management. And after that, you have to implement your policy according to your preference and control such programs so as to satisfy human needs. So in marketing management, basically there are only three activities. First of all, you have to analyze the market. In analyzing the market, you have doing number of activities. After analysis of the market, you have to plan according to your product or according to your preferences. Once you plan as per your plan, you have to implement your policy related to the marketing will be placed on your business organization. On page number 125, there is given marketing management functions. While you are doing the activity of marketing management, or while you are managing the market, at that time you have to do following functions. In that, the first function is given to decide the marketing mix, marketing strategy. First of all, marketing mix means which elements or which activities is to be undertaken in the market. It will be included in the marketing mix. And the second is marketing strategy. If you are not powerful strategy maker, at that time you cannot survive in market for the long term. As we know, you can take example of the Jio. Before Jio coming in the market, there is a number of seller available in the market which give us services in a very high price. But after that, Jio comes in the market, and after that the telecom sector is totally changed. These are all things done by the Jio sector, done by the Jio company. So here you can take example, whatever the marketing strategy of your business organization, it will be taken into consideration in the marketing management. તમને ખબર છે કે જ્યારે જીઓ માર્કેટમાં આવી એની પહેલા ઘણા બધા વ્યક્તિઓ જે છે ઘણી બધી ઊંચી પ્રાઇસ આપણા પાસે વસૂલ કરતા, પરંતુ જ્યારે જીઓ કંપની માર્કેટમાં આવી અને એને ટેલિકોમ સેક્ટર જે છે ટેલિકોમ સેક્ટરને પૂરેપૂરું બદલાવી દીધું છે. તો these all things will be included in the marketing management. The second functions of the marketing management is to conduct market research. If there is any scope or if there is any requirement, you have to research in your market according to your requirement, according to your needs. The third is make arrangements for actual distribution, market divisions, product life cycle, etc. First of all, make arrangement of actual distribution. Whenever you produce anything and you are not capable to distribute your product in a successful manner, at that time you cannot take benefit of your business organization. For example, here you can take example of Gopal Namkeen. Gopal company is widely spread in the Gujarat. But if the Gopal Namkeen was not successful in distributing their goods, their product in the whole Gujarat, if the Gopal Namkeen is not successful to distribute all the things in the Gujarat, at that time Gopal Namkeen will not able to get the benefits of the market. So here you also taken into consideration whatever the distribution channel of your business organization. The second thing is market division. In your business organization, you can divide your market according to your preference. Market could be divided as per the location or as per the geographical area. Market could be divided as per the income level of your customers. Market also distributed as per the age or gender level of your business organization. So these all things will be considered while you are dividing the market. તમે માર્કેટ જે છે એ માનો કે તમારા કોઈ એક પ્રોડક્ટ છે એમાં એ જે કેટલી છે એ પ્રમાણે તમે ડિવાઇડ કરેલું છે કે તમારું જે છે બાળકો માટેની પ્રોડક્ટ હોય તો તમારે એ રીતે ડિવાઇડ કરેલું છે તમારે કોઈ એડલ્ટ વ્યક્તિઓ માટેની પ્રોડક્ટ છે તો તમે માર્કેટ કેવી રીતે જે છે ડિવિઝન એટલે એનું માર્કેટનું ડિવિઝન કરી શકો છો સો માર્કેટ division is also an important thing and the product life cycle whether your product is a long time or for a very short time. For example, if you are producing any food item is a not a durable thing. It is a very short period of the time. At that time, you have to choose your market as per the requirements. And if your product is a durable, તમારે જે છે માનો કે તમે મશીનરી બનાવો તો મશીનરી જે છે ફૂડ પ્રોડક્ટ્સ જે જલ્દીથી એ બગડી જતી નથી તો at that time you have to choose your market according to your product life cycle whatever the life cycle of your product you have to choose your market according to your requirements to decide the pricing policy on the basis of demand price policy which is most important things in your business operations. More than 95% of customers of India choose their product on the basis of the price. 95% કરતા વધારે ઇન્ડિયન્સ ભારતીયો જે છે એમની કિંમત કેટલી છે એના આધારે વસ્તુની પસંદગી કરે છે. So if your price is too high at that time you can cover very less portion of the market. And if you taken your price, if you keep your price very low, at that time also all the customers will think this product has a very less price compared to the other. At that time all the customers think that in this product there is no quality. So your price should be taken or your price should be kept as per the requirements of the customers and while deciding your price you have to consider your profit margin in that particular product. So your profit margin and the expectation level of the customer these both things will be considered while you are deciding any price. To conduct sales promotion if you are doing any activity or if you are making advertisement of your business organization at that time you will get more benefit comparison to other. For example, in your business organization you are making advertisement of your product and on the other hand there is another trader who is not making advertisement of their product. At that time you have more benefit because of your advertisement. So sales promotion is also an important thing. The next is to formulate the credit policy. Credit policy means whether you are ready to give your product on the credit or not, or if you are ready to give your product on the credit at that time which are the conditions to the credit. If you are giving the your product on the credit which are the conditions of your product, which are the conditions of your credit policy should be taken into consideration. The next thing is to conduct sales planning in your business organization if you are making sales. So as we can see in the market there is a number of products. For example, here you can take example of two things, Balaji Wafers and Gopal. This both product is a very successful in the market, Balaji product and Gopal. So if we want to see why Balaji and Gopal both the companies are successful in the market and on other hand any other company which is not that much famous and why they particular things, here we can take any company which is not that much famous. For example, if we take ABC, these three companies are working in the market. These both companies are successful and ABC company is not successful. So here we can say Balaji Paper and Gopal Namkeen both has a powerful sales planning, and on the other hand ABC company does not have that much sales planning in the business organization. That's why that company is not that much successful in the business organization. The eighth point is to organize the sales. To organize the sales according to your requirement, you have to organize your activity related to the sales. To appoint, train, motivate the employees and implement sales policies. You have to appoint your business organization employees as per your requirement, and if there is a need, there is a requirement, you have to give training to your employees. You have to motivate your employee to do the task with enthusiasm. These all are the tasks of the marketing management. Next point is to select advertisement media. If you want to do advertisement in any media, which are the platforms of your advertisement? You can advertise on television, you can advertise on social media, you can advertise on newspaper or any article. So the selection of advertisement media is also an important task of the marketing management. The last thing is to maintain sales control. If there is a need and if your business organization is not run as per your marketing plan, at that time you have to control over your marketing management. So if there is a need, you have to maintain sales control over your sales planning or over your sales management. So these are the tasks of production management and marketing management. In our next video, we have seen the functions of personal management and the financial management, which is our last video of this chapter.